Okay, so I just want to welcome everyone to the new brand partner call Zoom this evening. So I hope this is going to give you a good start for your business. I've got some brand spanking new people on here tonight, and I've got some people that have been in the business a month and some a little bit longer than that. So it's always a good time, no matter when, to jump on this call when I'm doing them, to just get a good refresher. And sometimes we often hear, and sometimes I teach myself some things, believe it or not. Forgot what I should be doing, so it's just a good reminder for all of us. So what I want to talk about first is you all, when you got your box, it came with this really nice little card. The company started giving us this nice little card, and when they gave it to a fast start game plan right on the front of it. So if you've not met with your sponsor yet, do a fast start.
Oh no, she just sent a message.
So everybody can hit their phone mute so that I don't have to mute everybody. That would be a good idea. I'm just going to mute it. Can you hear me? Now you can. I muted myself instead of you guys, so I think we're good now. Anyways, I was saying that your new kit, you got your new starter kit. It came with this fast start game plan. And your sponsor, unless you just signed up in the last week, should have gone over a fast start game plan with you. If they haven't had the opportunity, or you haven't had the opportunity to schedule that with them, I'm going to encourage you to do that. So one of the first things that you're going to want to do is to visit startmiriam.com. That's the very first part of your training that you want to do. And if you've not done that training yet, or it's been a little while since you've done it, there's some new recordings on there. Really great reminder of what you need to be done. So go to startmiriam.com. That's going to be one of the very first things you want to do. And then after that, you're going to want to make sure you take your before and after pictures, because you're not going to believe how things are going to change. These products work like no other products that I've ever used. And I didn't take my before picture because I was never going to do this business. So my daughter's on there with my new little grandbaby, and you better not distract me, Kayla. So anyways, there's my new grandbaby down there in the little corner. She's in my corner. So anyways, just need to say hi to her. But so make sure you take the before and after picture. That's super, super important, because I wish I had my very first one. I have one about 6 months later, and I know that even before that, my skin has changed dramatically. And your gallery of pictures is your best referral source. So you're going to start creating pictures in your phone of not only your pictures and your family's pictures, but some of your customers. And as you get them and you keep them, that's what you use to show other people when you're talking about Miriam. So your before and after pictures, you want to make sure you get done. We're going to work really hard to get your very first launch party done before the next week and a half, because we're already into the first week of June, and there's a lot that you can do this month to get that party scheduled. And I don't want you to think of like quote party, like Tupperware party, Longenberger party. Your first party can be a one-on-one meeting with a friend, or 3 people that you invite over to your house for coffee to tell them about what you're doing in your business. You don't have to make it in your mind this big party like you've thought of parties in the past. You can do that if you want to, but it doesn't have to be that. So it's what you want it to be. The big part of this happening in the beginning is part of you stepping out of your comfort zone and telling other people about what you're doing, what you've decided to do. And that's really important, because once you make that first commitment about what you're doing, it's your first big step to starting this business. So that will really help you. The other thing that's on this little card that they take the time to send to us is listening to Jeff Olson's CDs. Now, I have those in my car, and whenever I'm not listening to another training tape of someone, I definitely use my driving time as Drive Time University, and I would encourage all of you to do that. Spend time building this business, because I can tell you, if you start in the beginning, and it doesn't take more than 10, 15 minutes a day, really. For you brand partners that are on here, you do not need to spend more than 10 to 15 minutes a day to build this business. And you will be able to probably get to director by doing that and very close to earning your car by 10 to 15 minutes a day. That's it. So and a big part of it is while you're driving and listening to training tapes and listening to Tapes on Your Go prospect, because what that's going to do for you is it's going to give you confidence in the product and how they were developed, and it's also going to give you the confidence in the company, because that's what you need first and foremost to be a good representation of this company, is to have great confidence, belief in the products that we're selling, sharing, and in the company that we represent. And I can tell you, I've done this type of business before. I've actually done this direct sales type of thing for 20 years. I did it really big about 20 years ago with a company. My friend Paul and I like to say, I don't leave companies, they leave me. And it was a weight loss company, and I made it very close to the top. It was one of their big income earners, and they decided to go public, and it was a binary, and binaries aren't good. So if you have any friends that are in a business that do a binary, I would like, or thinking about going into a business with a binary, caution them. So it was really a fun opportunity. It was a great opportunity. I built a big organization, but when it all went down, I said, I'm never doing it. So after that, I did a little side business with Arbonne. I did Solpada as fundraisers, and I still said I'm not going to do this again. But when this came along, and I saw the opportunity with this, and I saw the products that came with this company, and that they came out of science. They came out of Princeton University, Johns Hopkins, and MD Anderson. There was a lot of research behind it. So when I saw all that, you know what? This stuff, what they're saying and the pictures I'm seeing, it's just too good to be true. So I did my research. I did my homework. I saw what it was, and I saw the opportunity. I studied the compensation plan. So for those of you on this call that's really important to you, that you need to know how to make money with this, which all of you should want to know a little bit about that, or you wouldn't have spent your $500 to join this company. I'm going to tell you that then it's really important for you to learn the compensation plan and learn it with me. I am going to take some time, not tonight, but in a separate training, and we'll have some compensation plan training, because I really think that's important. If you don't want to wait,
thank you.
Training, it's going to be real soon. Then call me on the phone, and I can go over anything you need in the meantime. So I would urge you in the meantime, before the training, to get in the back office, get with your sponsor, find out how to get to the back office, and where that information's at, because they'll be able to get that to you. It's too much for me to go over tonight. So that's a little bit about what this card has to say and what you need to do, like the basics of it. So let me go on from there. You all decided that you saw opportunity with this company, and that's what I saw. Not only the products, but there was an amazing opportunity. And there really is. There is an opportunity like there's no other opportunity. First of all, the products work. The products have sizzle. They're highly consumable, which when you want a business like this, you want a highly consumable product, meaning that it's going to either flush down the drain every night like ours does, or flush down the toilet. So if you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about, you probably have friends. Well, like I gave examples of Tupperware or Longenberger. You know, you can buy, how many baskets can you buy? How many pairs of earrings can you buy? You know, even, there's lots of different things, candles, and they're all good. I talked about that on Facebook this week. If I'm going to buy something, I'm going to find somebody that has another home-based business and buy from them. You know, I buy my lipstick now from the Lip Sense people, because at first I didn't like it, but I know my face wash takes it off. So if somebody's using Lip Sense, I know that I can sell them face wash. But not only that is, I want to support somebody that's doing the same thing that I'm doing. You know, if they've chosen not to do work with me, then I still want to support them. So it's an awesome opportunity with the company we have, but you can only buy so many tubes of lipstick. So I think I've made my point about a highly consumable product. So that's one of the things you want to remember when you're talking to someone about our opportunity, that it's science-based. That's really important, that the products have come out of research from now Princeton University. Our original products came out of Johns Hopkins and MD Anderson. another big thing that you need to know that you might not already know is that it was an accidental discovery. We got an amazing accidental discovery. The scientists were looking for a skin cancer cure and found that fine lines and wrinkles, pore sizes, fine lines and wrinkles were going away. Pore sizes were getting smaller and age spots were going away. And when they saw what was going on, they realized what they had and they wanted to take it to the market. And they did. And at first they were going to do an infomercial with it. And when they decided that they needed to move this product out and move it fast, they decided to call Jeff Olson on the phone, who is our founder and CCO, and take him out of retirement, which he agreed to do. And
Karen,
that's how we're here.
Karen, can I just interrupt you real quick?
Sure.
I'm sorry. Can everyone just mute themselves because there's a lot of back noise? And I'm sorry to interrupt you.
That's okay. I had told everybody in the beginning, but maybe they didn't hear me.
Yeah,
But thanks, Patty.
I actually think it's Jennifer's iPhone. I'm not sure who Jennifer is. It's either Jennifer or Jody's iPhone, but it's really distracting. It's hard to hear.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but there's a few people who aren't muted. Chuck
Mute.
and Laura. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
Good. Okay. So anyways, they took Jeff Olson out of retirement, and we were the lucky ones that got him because he took many, many companies to the $1 billion mark. What he did for our company was that the first year we did $100 million in sales. So now all those statistics and those numbers that I just gave you, you're probably thinking, where'd she get them? How am I going to remember them? Well, they're all in our training tapes, and they're really important because every time I talk to somebody about the opportunity, those are things I mention. You wouldn't believe how many people have joined my personal business because they have a family member that is a breast cancer survivor or a skin cancer survivor. And when they find out that our products came from cancer research and that we give back 30% to cancer research, that means a lot to them. So if they're looking for a business opportunity, they're going to do something that, their little heart, beats about it. So just keep that in mind. So I always try to throw those little plugs in. So the more you can educate yourself, and I'll go back to Drive Time University. When I first started this business, and I still do it, any chance I get when I see there's a new call or a new tape or somebody's got somebody new on a call, I listen to that because I always learn something. So that's just one thing that you could do to help just build that faith, confidence, and belief in not only the products, but in the business and the business opportunity. I want to share, too, that there's a lot of money to be made in network marketing, but just like anything, there's hard work. And with this business, it's not hard if you believe in the product. It's not hard if you're using the products. You're going to put stuff on your face every day anyways. You're going to put stuff in your body to either take vitamins to make you feel better or a sports drink to give you energy. So I'm going to tell you to be a product of the products. Start using our products, each and every one of them. You're going to fall in love with one more than another. And when you do, that's your personal testimony and you get to share it. So the more that you have that, the more that it's going to drive you and drive your business. So that's going to help me segue into the next thing, and that would be your why you even decided to do this. I want you to think back when your sponsor talked to you and shared the opportunity with you and how easy it really was when you were listening. You were listening because for some reason you have a why in your life that is looking for an extra stream of income. And 1 out of 5 people are looking for an extra stream of income. So you just happen to be one of the 5 that she or he talked to that at that particular moment. You were one of the 5. So you put 5 people together. One of those 5 people is looking for an extra stream of income. Now, you know your why. I don't know what your why. Hopefully you shared it with your sponsor. And if you didn't, I'd encourage you to share as much as you can, whether it's credit card debt you want to get out of, if it's, kids college fund that you want, if it's a retirement account that you want, share it with your sponsor so they can help you, they can stick with you, they can, help remind you when you're saying you're not having a good month and this isn't easy. You know what? It's not easy. We all have roller coasters with it, but I can tell you, the products work. And if nothing else, I've got lots of people on this call with me tonight that get $270 besides myself worth of product each and every month. And if you're looking on the screen and we can see you, raise your hand if you get $270 worth of product every month, because there's lots of us that do. And even if you don't do that, I'm going to tell you tonight how to get at least one product free every month. And that would be what the company calls your ADO, your automatic delivery, to keep yourself active in the business so that you can earn checks. You don't have to keep that in there. There's no one that's going to, spank your hand if you don't have your ADO in there. You just won't qualify for bonuses. You just won't qualify to be paid. And you never want to not get paid. So I would always tell you, keep your ADO in there, which is your automatic delivery order. And hopefully after this month, your first month, you never have to pay for that again. And the way that you don't have to pay for that is to get at least 3 customers in there that the order comes to $175. If their orders come to $175, that will qualify you for a free order the next month. So as you keep going up and getting more and more customers in there, the more free product you get. So by the time you get 9 customers, you will have $270 worth of free product coming to you, month in and month out. Now, if some of those customers quit, which they will, and don't feel bad about it, people just get product and don't use it, you just get more customers. And you know what? Remember, this is a business, so you don't get 9 customers and stop. If this is your business, you go out there and share product with everybody that you want to tell about it. That, you know what? When you watch a good movie, this is how easy it is. When you watch a good movie, you tell everybody about the movie. There's some movie out there right now, I don't know what it's called, but I want to go see it. It's about those 3 older ladies like my age, and they read, it's a book club. I think it's the book club or something like that. And I think, oh my gosh, I need to go see that. I need a good laugh. So I think that would be a good book, a good movie for me to see. But I haven't talked to anybody that's seen it. But if somebody tells me it's good, they are promoting, I don't know who did the movie, but like, just say it was Paramount Pictures or Universal Studios, whoever. But if you're out there sharing what you do, you are gaining the revenue. You are gaining the commission. So you know what? If you're using a certain type of cleanser on your face right now, or were 2 months ago before you joined this business, and you loved it, say it was Clinique, you wouldn't be afraid to tell a girlfriend about it. So don't be afraid to share what you're loving the most about these products just in conversation. So that's going to help you to keep this business going and help you to set your goals and make goals for your business. So that all goes back to your why. So if your why is strong enough, if you are true and honest with yourself, why you are doing this business, then it will motivate you to pick up the phone and call your girlfriend or call a relative or call someone that's on your list, and not even think about, I don't care what they're going to think about me, because my why is much bigger than what they're going to think about me. So I would encourage you to make your list, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But first I wanted to just talk about your why, because that's super, super important. So don't kid yourself about your why. Your why has to be really important. There's a little saying that your why should be so strong that it could almost make you cry. And don't let your why be your excuse either. So somebody said that to me one day, and I'm like, what does that mean? So don't let your why be your excuse. So let me give you an example. If you're wanting to retire early or get done with your job that you're doing, and your excuse is, I don't have enough time, I'm too busy, I've got too much work to do, that's your excuse. Okay? So your why is your excuse. If your why is your children, or you want to set up a college fund for your kids, or you want to do something for your children, and that's your biggest why, and then your excuse when we're talking and saying we need to do this, or let me help you do an RRP, or whatever I can help you do, and you're like, I don't have time, I've got all this going on, you're letting your why be your excuse. And I'm not saying to spend 8 hours a day doing this job. I'm asking you to commit to 15 minutes a day to getting on your Facebook page. We're going to talk about this. I'm going to do another Facebook Live with my daughter Kayla, who is excellent at sampling. And I'm going to teach you how to sample, teach you how to get those samples out there, get customers. She got 10 sample packs out last week. She's gotten a lot of customers this week from it. And it's all from following a little system that we're going to teach you how to do to get those at least 3 customers so that you can get your product for free and start building your business. So that's one of the things that we want to do. But for right now, I want you to just be really clear on your why and why you're doing this, because that is so super important. So clear that up in your mind. And then some goals that I want to set with you are, if you're just brand spanking new, I would love for you to fast start qualify. And what that means is, and we've got plenty of time, this is only June the 7th. We've got lots of time left this month. And your sponsor that sponsored you is probably on here with you. Will help you and teach you and train you on what to do. But it means that you either get 9 brand new customers this month in your first month, and that will fast start qualify you, and you'll get a bonus for that. And you'll become a senior brand partner. You'll jump rank right away. Or you can get 3 brand partners to join your business. Now that would be 3 people just like you that you've decided to share this opportunity with. So sometimes people have a hard time with this one, and that's the brand partner thing. But I just want to ask you, if this opportunity is good enough for you, why isn't it good enough for somebody else? If you thought it was good enough for you to spend $500 on and to get the kit and get the products, then why isn't it good enough for somebody else that might be looking for an extra stream of income? Don't let them sell candles. Don't let them, be selling jewelry or something like that. Have them sell something that shares something that's going to make a difference in people's lives. And I can tell you truly, when you see the testimonies on Facebook and you see what these products do, not just the derm products, but the wellness products, when you see what they can do, how they truly change lives, and you just become so convicted by that, you won't be able to keep quiet about it. So just keep that in mind. And if you're thinking, Karen, I'm not like you. I can't talk to people. I could never get on a Zoom and lead a Zoom like this. Well, it's not something that I thought I could ever do too. But I can just tell you, I am just so passionate about this opportunity and these products. There's nothing that's going to stop me. I don't care what people think about me. I don't care what people say about me anymore. It just doesn't matter, because I know I could share EHT with somebody and it could change their world just like it changed mine. It could change somebody's world, just like the girl that told her testimony that was a stage 4 breast cancer survivor, that because of the chemotherapy, she had chemo brain and couldn't remember things, had memory problems, recall problems, couldn't remember any of her French or Spanish, and she was a French and Spanish teacher, and she couldn't teach anymore. And somebody introduced the Nerium products to her and EHT, and I just happened to be in a little meeting, and she gave her EHT testimony. I didn't have cancer, but I have chronic Lyme disease and was experiencing the same problems. When I heard her testimony, I decided I was going to try EHT, and it rocked my world. It made me passionate about this company and these products. So that's why I said in the beginning, be a product of the products, because you don't know which one of these products is going to change your life. But I can tell you one of them is going to, or one of them that's coming out. Like, we're going to come out with our new acne product. Probably everybody saw that on Facebook, that, it's going to be real soon. I'm hoping it's going to be the one that comes this summer. But can you imagine if you can change a young teenager's life? That, some of these kids are so bullied about the way they look and just the problems that they have, that sometimes they end up committing suicide. What if you could change somebody's life because of one of our products, And, EHT even helps to balance our serotonin level and help us to not feel stressed or anxious, or, you don't know what one of our products is going to do for someone. So just keep listening, keep training. That's going to help you. It's going to help you get ready for your launch. And that will be one of the things that you do next, is have your little launch, have your little party. You can have, breakfast on your patio with 2 or 3 friends, just to let them know what you're doing, to let them know that you've decided to do this business. And it's nothing more than inviting them over, having coffee or, mimosas and little muffins and mimosas, and get out your eye sample serum and get out your eye gels and just say, hey, you probably didn't know this about me, but I use these wonderful products and I just wanted to share them with you. I just want to show you what my eye serum does. I don't know if yours does this, but let me show you what mine does. I don't know if you ever experienced eye gels, but I've got mine here. You know, would you mind trying one on for me? Because I'm really new at this and I really want to see if my products work. That's how I started my business. I got the kit. I had 3 when I signed up. We got day cream and night cream, and that was it. That's all that was in my box. 1 bottle of day cream and 4 bottles of night cream. So I had 3 extra bottles to give away, and I wasn't putting that stuff on my face. I got 3 people to try it for them. And when they tried it and they got results, then I said, okay, I'm going to do this. And then I went to a meeting and found out about EHT. So that's my little testimony about the product. So that's why you're going to do a launch real soon. And it's best to do that within your first 30 days if you can do that, because hopefully some of those friends that you invite over, the family members, are going to want the products that you're using, because you would never invite somebody over and tell them about something that you didn't think was a good thing for them. So you're going to pick a date, and it's always best to have a backup date. So when you're calling your friends and family, if they can't come to that particular date, that they'll come to the next one. So that's one of the next things that we want you to do. You all got this book in your packet. It's your success manual. So hopefully your sponsor has theirs and they can show you what they've written in theirs and what they're doing. But this is like my little Nerium Bible. I use this thing all the time. And this is a brand new one that I had just ordered. But on page 13 and 14, there's a spot that says build your list. So that's where you go to start writing down everybody that you know. And there's a memory jogger on page 10 that you can look at. And I don't want you to judge anybody. I want you to just go through. And when it says aunt, best friend, auctioneer, barber, banker, you know, caddy, car salesman, you know, like who sold you your last car? Doesn't matter if it was a man or a woman. Write their name down. You know, so whoever it is, just don't think about it like, oh, I don't want to share this with them, because maybe they might be your next brand partner. You never know. So I've got some people on my team that they're on this call tonight that I never, ever in a million years dreamed would be doing this business with me. And they're very successful at it too. So, and then there's another page in this book that I want you to make sure that you look at. And it's page 15 and 16. It's the product prospecting page. So it's a pretty nice page that on my one book that I have, it's all filled up. It's like anybody that I prospected about the product, you write their name down, their phone number, what you sampled, what you gave them, and if you got it back, the pickup date. Now the company, what we used to do, and some people still do, is that you give a bottle out to them, and then in 5 days you go pick it up, and then you find out if they would like to order the product. I'm so confident with these products, and especially our Age IQ product, that I don't sample our night cream. When I give somebody a bottle of night cream, I tell them they're going to love it. You know, like I'll put on Facebook about a sample if you'd like to sample. I just tell them they're going to love it. You're going to want to be able to use this whole entire bottle. So there's a 30-day money back guarantee. So why don't you go ahead and keep this bottle? I'm going to get your credit card, and I'll get the bottle that I just gave you sent back to me instead of you getting it. And, you know, I hardly ever get a no. So that's just one way you can do it. Instead of giving somebody a bottle to try, having to go pick it up, then you ask them, would you like to order one? You're giving them the opportunity to say yes or no. So listen to my conversation. I told them, you're going to love it. You're going to love your results you get. You're not going to want to be without this if you sample it for 5 days. So why don't you go ahead and give me your credit card. I'm going to let you keep this whole bottle and use it. And if for some reason you didn't like it, there's a 30-day empty bottle money back guarantee. It's that easy. And there truly, truly is. And in the 2.5 years that I've done this business, I personally have not returned 1 bottle of Nerium. Because if they've used the whole bottle and took before and after pictures, they've seen results. And now our new product doesn't have a scent. Our Nerium AD had a botanical smelling scent. Some people thought it smelled like bananas. Some people thought it smelled like, oh, I don't know, you name it. They came up with something and thought it smelled like something, but somebody said it smelled like tree bark, and I could never smell tree bark, but some people thought it smelled like tree bark. But anyways, the new product doesn't have a scent, so that's not, you know, one of the oppositions that you might get to sharing this product. speaking of oppositions, there's 3 oppositions that you might get when you're talking about our products or sharing them with them. One was the scent. So IQ does not have a scent to it, and nobody is opposed to what that smells like. The other thing is the cost, and the price point on our products are priced right where they should be. They're not too high, they're not too low. You probably don't realize this. Paula's not on the call right now because she's away on a trip, but she tells the story about that her husband didn't even know this, but she was using Baji or something like that. But she was spending $600 a month on her face regimen, and it was a regimen, like all these steps. And she said that she would probably have $300 on one side and $300 on the other side, and it probably all came off on her pillow. So she said, I don't even know what it did because I wasn't happy with the results I was getting with my face. So our product is priced at a great price point that with someone that's using very, very high-end products, that they wouldn't feel like, oh, if this product was $40 a bottle for this night cream and it's supposed to do all this, they might really doubt that it could do what we say it does. And then on the other hand, somebody that's using stuff from the drugstore or department store and their products aren't costing as much, the price point isn't that much higher. But I found that with most of my customers, if they're telling me it's a little bit more than I'm used to spending, they're thinking about everything they spend on their night regimen. So our night cream, I like to say, is a system in a bottle. So if you refer to it like that, it's a system in a bottle, and it's replacing probably 7 products that would normally take to do what our product does. You know, fine lines, wrinkles, pore sizes, age spots, that's 4 right there. And it does so much more. Brightens your skin, hydrates your skin. So you're not needing products for all that. So that's one of the things that you can talk about with your customers as you're talking to them about it. So just wanted to give you a few of those. And the other is safety and how, and I don't really think we're going to have that anymore if you're selling Age IQ. And the safety issue was about that the Nerium oleander plant was in our Nerium AD, is in our Nerium AD, but it's not poisonous. It's not toxic. The plant is poisonous, but we've got a great safety video in our back office. So if somebody gives you that, like, oh, you're the one that sells that product that has the poisonous plant in that's going to make your face fall off. I had that when I first signed up, and I was like, what? What are you talking about? I had no idea because I didn't do my homework. So I'm telling you ahead of time, here's your homework. There's a safety video in our back office that talks about the Nerium oleander plant, just in case somebody asks you about it. But Nerium oleander is in our body firming cream. And so it doesn't say Nerium oleander, but it's got the molecule NAE8, and that comes from the Nerium oleander plant. And that plant is the toxic plant that they extract the serum out of and put it into the highest form of aloe vera that there is. And then they, with a lot of other stuff, formulated Nerium AD. So with that being said, our products are all great. They all have patents, which is very, very important when you're selling not only the products, but the opportunity. It's important that you would have products that have a patent because nobody else can sell these. Nobody else is going to get the secret sauce, the secret recipe, but us. You're not going to see this in Walmart or Target or anywhere else. On Amazon, you might see it. On eBay, you might see it. And the only reason you might see it there, just to let you know a little in on that, is because, and it's not supposed to be there, and if they get caught, they're fined and everything else. But there's people that join this business, get a lot of product, and want to get rid of it. And so they're putting it on Amazon and eBay. But I always tell somebody if they can buy it cheaper on Amazon and eBay, they're not going to get their 30-day money-back guarantee. And there's no guarantee that the ingredients in the product are going to do what I say my products are going to do. So, and I don't usually have a problem with that. So that's just another little tidbit that I thought you should have for tonight. Let me see if there's anything else on here that I want to go over. I talked to you about building your list. Go Prospect is really important for you. It is go to your app store It's called Go Prospect. It links you to your back office, and it's where you can go to send customers and prospective brand partners. There's lots of great videos in there, and you may have even gotten from one of your sponsors, from your sponsor when they were piquing your interest. So one of the things we do with a new prospect is we pique their interest. We talk to them about the products we're using. We talk to them about the products we love. And then you don't have to know everything about it. That's the great thing. So when you pique somebody's interest, the next thing you get to say to them is, if I would send you a video, would you? If I would you? If I would you? So if I would send you a pamphlet and a sample, would you try it? Would you give me your opinion? So if I would you is the little lingo that I'd like you to remember. And so that's the next step. And then after that, the step after that would be, you get really excited. You call your sponsor on the phone. You tell them that you have a prospective either customer or brand partner, and you're going to be talking to them the next day. And where are they going to be? Because you're probably going to need to get them on the phone. And by that, I mean that probably all of you have had either a call, which we call a three-way. We would never tell you that that's what it's called, but we do a call with our sponsor, and they know a little bit more than we do, and we're not requiring you to know anything. We're here to do all your work for you. So you just have to lead us to your leads, and we'll help you, especially your first month or two. And then before you know it, you'll have such confidence in yourself, you'll be able to just run from there. So that's pretty much about getting started. The company is great about giving us information and connecting with them. On the back of your, let me see, your card that you got, your this little getting started card with a Fast Start game plan. On the very back are all the phone numbers of the company and the customer service. There's a Happiness Hero hotline, which is for all your customers, or for you to call in for your customers. If you don't have those numbers, get them from your sponsor. And if they don't have them, my phone number, and I want you all to have it, was the Zoom number tonight that you called in on. That's my cell number. And save my contact and call me or text me. I will get back to you as soon as possible with any questions that you might have. And I think that it's 9:36, and I think I'm going to stop there. I mean, I could talk for an hour and a half. I could go to the back office and start telling you all kinds of stuff, because I just can't believe it's kind of like a new job. You know how when you interview for a job and you're training, or you got a new employee that's working with you and you're teaching somebody your job, and you think, oh my gosh, I really didn't know that I knew all this stuff. It's amazing. Or if you're the new employee and you're thinking, how am I ever going to learn all this stuff? So think about that. That's right where you are with this business. You're either the brand partner sponsor training your new brand partner, or you're the brand spanking new brand partner that's on this call tonight going, oh my gosh, how am I going to learn all this? I'm just going to say, take a deep breath. We're here to help you. We are honestly here to help you. I am honestly here to help you. My success is your success. Your brand partner that signed you up, they signed you up because they believed in you. They wanted you on their team. They thought that you would be great at this business. So let them help you, let them teach you, let them train you. That's what they're here for. That's what we're all here for. So with that, I'm going to open up the lines. If there's any questions tonight, we'll see if we can answer them. Or we've got some pretty great brand partners on here that got to go to Cancun with me. They earned their trip. So I see some of their names on here. So if there's any questions, go ahead and shout out, and we'll try and get those answered. Anybody have any questions? I couldn't have answered everything. No questions.
Karen, it's Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Hey, I'm just to make a note. I did have a few people over tonight for an RRP, and their biggest question was, what's the difference between the New Age IQ and the night cream? So I think it's just good for us to know the basics and how to explain it, because actually one of the gals who was using the night cream had tried, I actually had her wash her face, and we did it all. So she washed her face and put on the night cream tonight. but I mixed it with a Luma Boost. And she said that she felt that the other night cream was tighter on her face, and she actually liked the tightness on her face. So I just think as long as we are able to explain to people that, you know, what the benefits are of each one, because it's just good for us to know those things. But
I agree. So are you asking me what I know the difference is, or how I explain it to people, or?
No, well, I was just basically making a statement that,
Right.
you know, people are going to start asking those questions. And and I basically was saying there's absolutely nothing wrong with I love our Nerium AD. It's wonderful.
Right.
But if you want to try something different, and, you know, if your husband doesn't care for that scent, this is an option for you. And it's actually.
Let me just share some things about our new product. First of all, I don't know how long we will have Nerium AD. I think in time it will be gone. So I would start trying to make the switch with customers as you can, because I don't know how long we'll have it. I know that where that product came from, we don't have relationship with that company anymore. So when I think the supply is gone, it's my personal belief. I've heard this from some upline too, that, and I'm okay with that, because my skin, which was already doing great, improved tremendously with Nerium AD. I cannot even tell you. I probably had 3 people ask me today, what's different about my skin? Your skin, I was with my sister-in-law last night, and she said, oh my gosh, your skin looks so much different. And it was already looking good compared to what it had. And you know what? I know that the molecules in this product form a barrier on our skin at night, so that when we're laying on our pillow, you can read about it. You know, it's the new molecule that's in there, is phenomenal. You know, it creates a barrier. It keeps the hydration in there for a longer period of time. It's called Age IQ because it's intelligent to our skin. When they talked about that this was going to be our product way back when for Europe, they said they were going to take the best of what they had in Nerium AD and the best from other products out there and make this product. So I can tell you, like, around my mouth and around my face here, where I was still like, I could, you know how you see more lines than you ever saw in your life, because I think we're just looking at we're so much more critical of our skin than we've ever been. I just thought, why won't these go away? And you know what? 2 weeks after using IQ, I'm like, is this my imagination, or do they look better? Well, there is an ingredient in the IQ that comes from the peony root in France that like plumps your skin and gives you more hydration. So when they were meshing these the ingredients of the old product and this product to make this product, they said it was going to be the best of the best. And if you go back and listen to Amber's training that she's done on this product, you will just get so excited about it. And that's what I said. You will have no problem not sampling this product and selling it because of the results. People get results in a week. I just got the new brochures that the Canadians are getting. And when you open that up, they are 8-week results. Their 8-week results look like our 3 and 4 and 5 month results. It's amazing the results that people are getting. I just posted on Facebook today a 1 month result of someone's face, and her pores were really bad on her face. Go to my Facebook post today and you'll see it. And I know this person, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this was 1 month with IQ. And she said, it's not even a month because we haven't had it a month. So it's crazy. So I just know, Lisa, that it is a better product than our AD. They're not going to tell us that because we want to get rid of the AD. We want to be able to sell it and stuff. So if somebody loves the AD, tell them to buy a whole slew of it, buy packs of it at the cheapest price, because it's not going to be there forever. Why would it be? You know, not when we've got a product like this. So.
Wow.
So anyways, it's my feeling, but I heard it from a couple people upline that it's probably not going to be around, very long. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Let me share one thing with you. Oh, Marie, you have a question, Marie?
No, I just said I don't think so. I did have somebody try the new product, and they wondered if they have to start with the AD because it's almost like prepping their skin first for the second product. Unfortunately, I don't think the new product is going to work for them. I'm trying to get them as a new customer, but they were very itchy. And
so if there's a couple of ways that they can use this product. The first way is the original way with no water. Putting it right on your face, and it forms a very tight mask when it dries. You don't need water, and it'll create a tight mask. And you want to make sure you tell your customers that, or your somebody that you're sharing the product with. The second way is to add water to it. It makes it more lucid, and it's not quite as tight. And the third way is to add a Luma Boost to it. I still add a Luma Boost to mine every night just because I like to know that the Luma Boost is helping it's just, adding vitamin C to my skin. It's a good product to put in there.
Yeah, recommend that.
You might just need some water added to it, or give them some Luma Boost to put with it and try that.
Yeah. Okay. It's a good idea.
Anything else? Anybody? Everybody's quiet. No, we just.
Nope.
Okay. The other thing before I get off real quick, make sure you check our Facebook group page, Making People Better, which you were probably all on. That's where you got this information. That's my team page, and where I put, if you're overwhelmed with I don't know how many groups you got invited to, but I try to tell the brand partners to only add you to this page in the beginning, or if you're getting new brand partners, only put them on Making People Better to begin with, because there's so many other pages and you don't even know what's going on, and it can be overwhelming, and you're getting all these notifications and you don't even know what the heck's going on. So just trust us that we're going to get you the information that you need, and when you get to senior brand partner or director, we'll add you on those other pages. But before that, I think it might just be a little bit too much for our new brand partners. The other thing is, on that new brand partner page, go back through it, scroll up, scroll down, look for any videos I posted, watch them. There's a good one on sampling on there. There's another one that I want you to look at that's talking about our next leadership retreat that's going to be in October. You can all qualify for that by getting 5 points a month. And so it explains on there how to get the points. They either come from getting preferred customers or brand partners. Every brand partner you get is 2 points. Every preferred customer is 1 point. So the contest is starting this month, June. It's June, July, and August, and it's 5 points a month. And if you got points in May, you were a brand partner in May, and got some customers or brand partner, they rolled into your June. So if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, talk to your upline. They're going to tell you what's going on, or you can give me a ring or a text and I'll explain it to you. So I think that's it for tonight. I hope this recorded, and I will play the replay or post the replay. So hope you all have a good night, and we'll talk to you all soon.
It was very good. Thanks, Karen.
Thanks so much.
Karen.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.